I don't know about spring. I haven't seen any evidence that spring has arrived. In fact, I've seen the flowers poking their heads up and saying, is it safe? I don't know that it is. We're supposed to have some warm weather this week. We'll see how that is. But what I want to talk to you about real briefly is First Samuel chapter 9, which I was listening to on Alistair Begg's podcast this week. And it was a very big lesson to me about life and how Samuel and Saul came together for a very big deal in the history of Israel. And that was the selection of their first king. And how Saul set out basically to find his father's lost donkeys. On the other side, Samuel was hearing the word of the Lord and saying, they want a king, I'll give them a king, even though they've disobeyed me and done all sorts of wrong against me. And there's a man coming. And Saul finds his way to Samuel at the gate of the city. And Samuel says, tell your servant to go ahead, I have something to tell you. And we know from the first Samuel chapter 1 that the words of Samuel, because of the Lord, never fell to the ground. They always accomplished what they were meant to accomplish. And Saul is going to get a word from Samuel straight from the Lord about him being king. In our lives this morning, on our way to church, we have a divine appointment with the word of the Lord. The word of the Lord that has been given to our pastors in their study during the week. And it is a holy moment. It is a moment to be cherished. It is a moment to take in and be prepared for. We have an appointment this morning. Get up, get dressed, go to church so that the word of the Lord will not fall on the ground, but will find room in our hearts. God bless you. Have a great week. Get to church.